This basically is parking at this campus is a pain in the ass. So what we did is, first we made a couple of assumptions. First we assumed that we would have complete cooperation from the university in order to do something like this.
It's done already.
It is?
No, I mean, it's already broken.
Basically what it is it gives you real-time updated information on the fullness versus capacity of every garage on campus. In real life, how we would do this is on the stickers that they already issue you for parking, they would have to embed a passive RFID tag, which are really cheap, and at the entrances and exits of each garage there would be an RFID scanner connected to a router or something somewhere that can send the information up to the server. But as a driver goes in, it checks you in with a unique ID. When a driver goes out, it checks you out. And as you'll see in a little bit on the app, it will show you in real time. Every second it refreshes, so you can make it.
The reason why we want to do this app is we want to actually create a real strong server and a client product. And it also solves a real world problem. So if we really wanted to, we could easily market this app and really make it nice and profitable.
Parking garages can use it, colleges can use it, I'm sure you all can.
And it can be expanded like to sporting events and concerts if they want to easily keep track of who's allowed to come in and how many people are inside and stuff like that.
Some things we didn't have enough time for that we would like to add, you'll see as a demo. One thing we would like to allow the students to be able to enter in the schedule so that we could set the app to fire X amount of time before you're ready for your class. So it's 30 minutes or so before this thing fires up and it tells you this is the most empty garage, or give you other features like allow you to see which is the closest garage to you, or the closest garage, the emptiest garage that's the closest to your class, or any other combination of things. We just didn't get a chance to do all that.
As of right now, it just shows you how many cars are in the garage.
Right. It has implications if somebody, if there's an overnight, if it's a parking garage where you're not allowed overnight parking, well, you'll know that somebody's there. You can issue them a ticket. If you had a, I don't remember what they're called, in the military we had them, we used to deploy them out on trails where the enemy would go, and they would detect if, no, it wasn't a land. But it would detect based on the size of how obscure the sensor would be. It could tell if it was a tank or if it was a soldier walking or whatever. But if you installed a similar kind of sensor on there and somebody passed through that and tripped that, but it didn't actually send an RFID to the server, you can know that they were in there illegally, and you could go in and, if you had a camera or some other mechanism, take a picture of their license plate, give them a ticket. I mean, a number of things.
The server itself, right now it stores which person parked in the garage at what time. We did have all the queries done, we ran out of time. Many of the features we just ran out of time we couldn't implement. So that one we could do is busiest day of the week, busiest 2 hours of the day, getting the busiest garage of the month, and the garage turnover rates to see how many people are just going in there, parking the car, just leaving it for the longest time. This stuff that could be easily done, just didn't get time to do it. And we also have a website with this application. The website, sorry? Yeah, if you don't have a phone, this website provides another way of checking the information. You can have it for a website to actually set a certain CSS only for mobile phones. So any generic phone can actually look up the information.
Or you can just connect to it from a browser.
Yeah.
Have the 5 garages, async calls back to the thing, no big deal. Okay, all right, where's your website on here? This is a demo for the site. This is just a little a method that I use. It's going to populate the garages, which only have one in it right now. It's going to fill them all up randomly to about 3/4 of the way full. You'll actually be able to see on the main activity, it'll readjust itself in descending order based on the emptiest garage. So, okay, that's going to populate it. Yep, sure did. And now we're going to show you on the app. Please wait. There you go. Now it's doing its thing.
So yeah, this is there's a server out there that's currently now incrementing.
This could be Monday morning at 8 o'clock. You know, they're just cars are just buzzing through in and out.
Stadium out of control.
Yeah. Well, it's totally random. It's just picking them out and filling up however it's going to go. It must have got hit twice. It's supposed to stop at around 250, but it is possible for more, not that many more. But you can see if the capacity is 300 and there's 310 or 311, you know, not only is all the parking, you can assume not only are all the parking spaces taken up, but you got lurkers going around too, waiting for. My wife does that all the time. And in addition to that, what you can do is there's sub-activities under each one. You click on it and it'll take you to another activity that has, this actually comes from the school. It shows you floor by floor the layout of the parking spots, what parking spots are handicapped, what parking spots are overnight, motorcycle, all that kind of stuff, and not like that, of course. And it has just some.
You started the activity?
Yeah, probably restarted your activity.
Alright, we got the basics.
Unless you
Yeah,
save the state.
It's very meat and potatoes, very simple, but
We also had a Bluetooth scanner app and QR codes so that we can actually demonstrate how we can just see we can scan a QR code as on a car and update the database. And you'd see it. Unfortunately, we can't get we had it working like an hour ago, but then we couldn't get it working during now. So yep, that's the
that's
application.
pretty much it.
Questions?
Yeah, I said, you go propose a deficit, you could also say how when a car goes through, we can know if their tag expires, you
Yeah.
can charge them for a ticket.
Sure. I mean, the data mining implications on there are huge. It's essentially the same thing as like a sun pass, or when you go to the library, you got to scan yourself in, scan yourself out. I mean, Big Brother is watching, but who cares?
So if I have an RFID scanner, can I just go scan people's cars and get their information?
Yeah, you sure could. But it won't do anything because unless it's connected to the server, you're just going to scan the information, and it's just like any other passive
Can I see
RFID.
the information?
It'd just be
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, they could encrypt it, like hash it.
But I mean, it's just going to be the same identification number that's on the sticker anyway. So you mean
I mean, like,
and
see the information for the person, because
Oh, it's just going to be a
Presumably-
unique
That's
number,
stored as
and
a-
there'll be a database probably on FSU side that would have a record matching up to that, just probably a string of ints or a hash or something like that. There would be no real identifying information that wouldn't be available on the sticker if you just walked up to the windshield and wrote it down. You know, it's not any more revealing than saying being able to see somebody's VIN number. You know, that doesn't give you the registration. Okay, anybody else? Okay.